APD has named the suspect arrested following yesterday's police shooting near Dallas and Copper. APD says an officer chased 34-year-old Johnny Gallegos on foot around 3:40 before Gallegos reportedly fired several rounds at the officer and fled again, barricading himself inside a refrigerator at a nearby apartment complex. Tactical officers then set up a perimeter around the complex and eventually took him into custody using chemical munitions.
Earlier today at about 3:40 this afternoon, Southeast officers were in the area proactively working an operation to address some of the crime trends that we were seeing in the Southeast. An officer attempted to make contact with an individual. A foot pursuit ensued, and we're very fortunate that the officer was able to survive this incident as several shots were fired at the officer. The officer did sustain a superficial wound. The subject continued to flee. He then barricaded himself inside of a refrigerator. Our tactical section arrived. The subject refused to exit, and they were able to eventually take him into custody with chemical munitions. We have no other information at this time. A firearm was recovered and the scene is being processed, and as soon as we have more information, we'll pass that information on. The officer is fine. Like I stated earlier, it's a very superficial wound. The officer was not transported to the hospital and will be on standard leave following this incident. Once we have more information, we'll be updating the media with it. Thank you.
Officials say Gallegos is a repeat offender who is on probation for aggravated battery, armed robbery, battery on a peace officer, and a felon in possession of a firearm. The officer involved was shot but not seriously injured.